Look, y'all. Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like that bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa,
them are his siblings
Lisa,
though.
He
not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. Why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibilities.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
do I look like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the f***? All like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my so that means
yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Down to the car. He ain't got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid. Thought I was finna take that shit today. Yeah, I had another thing for him today. No, he can't take it today.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, I am Alex What, back at again for another video. For my new subscribers, for new people coming to view my show, welcome. And to my OGs, welcome back. And yeah, this is a video I saw on some other people's channel, and I'm gonna put the links down below. But it's a single mother who's exposing her own self for being a deadbeat mom. That's why I probably put the title. But yeah, this video is going viral on TikTok and everything. And if I'm already saw it, you already know what's going on. I'm gonna link the video into it. But as you see, she wants this new stepdaddy, the man who did willingly have a child with this woman, which I do not think he should have did, but she expects him to pay for 3 other children that's not his. To pay for 3 other children that's not his. Honestly, I don't think what he did was wrong. He did exactly what he was supposed to do as a father, feeding his son. Now, if when those were all his children, she got with him and had all the children with him, okay, he's responsible for all 4 children. But at the end of the day, you only have 1 child by his men. And also, Lisa goes on and says that, oh, she doesn't have enough she doesn't get her EBT food stamps on the 7th or the 11th. That's not his responsibility. And if I may also say, if you're not responsible enough to save your money or expand your money to where you can buy stuff for yourself and food for your own children, something going wrong. You're not doing your job as a single mother. And to be honest, somebody need to call CPS on you because you not even raising your own children before this man came into the picture correctly. She says he's not helping out. He's bringing food for his son. His son. Key 2 words. His son. His biological son, thank God. You know, but at the end of the day, he's doing his job. Whether or not you think that, whether or not Lisa is her name in the video, thinks that he should bring food for other children, I disagree with. You should be having that smoke for the other three baby daddies you have with children with those men. Why aren't those men coming to the household, bringing you groceries and food stamps, or putting some money in your Cash App or whatever you got? Because at the end of the day, every single man that you have had children with, you should be having that same smoke for those guys. Because just like as those guys are not in your life and not helping you raise your child, you should be talking to him about it. And she expects him to buy food for children that aren't his. What man in his right mind is going to do something like that? And if I may say, this whole thing is just ghetto. This is like you will honestly see like in a movie or some show or some shit like this. I don't understand why she's making such a big deal, because at the end of the day, out of those 4 fathers that she has children with, at least one of them is there helping and raising his child, doing what he's supposed to do as a father. And the one thing that she says that doesn't really clicks to me in my head, Lisa says, "You knew what you were getting into when you had a baby with me." So what does that mean exactly? What does that mean? So does that mean that, oh, if I have a child with you, I have to be responsible for other children? I think not. At least he's responsible enough to be there to give food for his own child. And if I may say, this something I talked with one of the homies before I got here. If this wasn't discussed about like, okay, as a mother, I'm a feed my 3 children with other men, and you just feed that one child, cool. If it wasn't talked about, I don't see what we discussing, because at the end of the day, he's doing his job as a father, bringing food to his son. If there was no rules or regulations or how it was supposed to go down, he is not obligated to pay for children that's not his own. And let's flip the roles. Let's flip the roles real quick. If and when a man had 3 to 4 children by other single by other baby mamas, do you expect that 5th woman to come in there and yes, she had a child with you, let's say a daughter? Do you expect that woman to come in and to be feeding 4 other children that aren't hers? I promise you, she ain't gonna be down with that. So what are we talking about? And if I may go on, there's some other things I want to say about this video. He's feeding his own child, yet calling him dumb for not bringing more food. That's not his responsibility. It's not. I'm not mad at the homeboy. At least he is there helping raise his child. And if I may also say, where are the other baby daddies who should be there bringing food to the household so it can help you feed the children? Why aren't you getting as much smoke as you giving this dude? Why aren't you giving it to those other dudes? And hell, why aren't they around to help you raise those children? Why aren't they? That's something I would really love to know. And another part of the video, says he's not being a good daddy because he's not feeding other children that's not his. He is being a good father. He's doing what he has to do for his son. That's his responsibility. It's not a man's job to be feeding children that are not his. That is not his job. And at the end of the day, if she wanted to avoid this situation, she should do what a lot of other people are thinking who saw this video. Marry before you carry. Marry the one man that you can see yourself going down far and beyond, and have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 children as you want. Because at the end of the day, anybody who's exposing themselves is hurt for being a deadbeat mother, as I see it, for not having enough EBT money to feed her child. And I don't care if it's like they eating like I don't care like what they eating. It could be noodles for a cup of noodles, some cookies or whatever. That's your responsibility as a mother to be feeding your child. Now, if you don't have enough money to feed your children, I guess somebody need to call somebody and do something about it, because you obviously don't know how to do your job. And last thing, at 3:50 in the video, he hands as y'all see, he hands the food and she throws on the ground. Drink to the right, food to the left. Now, if that was me, I'll be like, hey, bring my son out here. We can send him in the car. I'll take him to the park and we can go eat somewhere else. And matter of fact, he should have took his son with him, and then he can go and feed the child. And you have to worry about this situation. This whole situation would have been avoided if the guy would have just took his son with him and then he said, well, little man, what you want? Oh, I want this, I want that. And then this whole argument could have been avoided. Whole thing could have been avoided. But no, the child was there at the household, and then he didn't have the food. And I think that is messed up. And my overall thoughts about this, one thing I will say about the guy, he should have never been with this woman in the first place. He should have never been with this woman, because there are plenty of women in this world where you could be with them and they're childless, don't got bad attitudes, and ain't gonna treat you like this. Hell, dude, get your passport. What is you doing? But now you got the child, you stuck with her for 18 years, you gotta take care of her. But all I advise you do, use that video, and I wish you had recorded it on your side, and document it, and take it to your nearest court building and get custody of your son. Because no man should be having to deal with a woman like this and while raising their son or daughter. Straight up. And obviously, and this probably can show a lot of women, black or non-black, the reason why so many men are not in their child's life, because some of them probably got a fucked up mother like that woman is. Excuse my French. But at the end of the day, that whole situation should have been a problem. She should be having that same smoke for the other 3 baby daddies, just like she got for this dude. And at the end of the day, for other men out here who are childless, don't have a single mother like myself, find a woman who has children. Find a woman that don't have any children. Get your passport if you can't find any woman out here, and just search around and look. Because there is no reason in 2022 going into 2023 that men who don't have children, who are childless and everything, should be sleeping around with women who have children by multiple other men. That's the only thing I want to say. I'm not going to say that he's weak-minded and all these shaming texts at his word, because at the end of the day, that shit's not going to work. Hopefully he learns from this lesson, goes to the court building, and gets custody of his child. That's all I'll say. But I'm not going to be saying anything disrespectful of the dude. He did his part by helping raise feed his child. But the fact that she threw that food on the ground, that's telling me that she's not only neglecting his son that she has with him, but her other 3 children, which is wrongfully so. And like I said, it should have been talked about and all that. But yeah, that's all I want to say real quick. Make sure to drop a like, comment, let me know what y'all think about this, and subscribe to the channel. And also hit the notification bell down below so you know when I upload again. Y'all stay safe out there, stay positive, and stay weird.